As I was doing an evening walk the other day, my beloved noticed that I was spreading my fingers as I was walking. And I started to notice that this habit of spreading my fingers has a nice effect on, of course, my arms and my shoulders, but also the breath. As I was contemplating this, I thought, of course, that is such a great connection to the yoga practice. In this practice, we'll be working on the arms, the hands, the shoulders as a way to enhance the fullness of the breath by bringing a lot more awareness to the upper chest and shoulder actions. You may want to have blocks and a blanket. If not, you can improvise, and we'll start seated. Sit comfortably in whatever way works for you. Interlace your fingers and reach your interlaced fingers forward. Relax your head down. Inhale, lift your hands up. Bend the elbows slightly to bring the shoulder blades in toward each other and reach your thumbs up a little bit higher than your baby fingers and reach over to one side and back to center and over to the opposite side and back to center. Interlace your fingers the opposite way, reach way forward, draw from the navel back, rise up, slight bend to the elbow again, and once again, just go forward. This time, free your hand. With the left hand down, reach your right arm further over your head. Now pass it forward slightly, draw the shoulder back, and see if you can lift your underside ribs more. And rise up, interlace your fingers again, reach forward, drawing your navel back toward the spine, lift up, draw your hands back a little bit further, free your right hand, reach over, and notice as you let the left hand draw forward and pull back, you can get so much more fullness to both the left and the right sides. Now release your hands. When you come to all fours positions, in all fours position, turn your hands outward. So in tabletop position, as you take the fingers toward the edges of the mat, rather than straight up, draw your heart forward, lift your sit bones, draw back. Just a simple cat-cow here. Heart forward, lift your sit bones, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now take your hands in the typical downward facing dog style that we do with our middle fingers parallel, and inhale, look forward, exhale, lift back. And notice the difference. Your choice. Can you turn the hands to get a little bit more freedom in the shoulder work as you lift up to downward facing dog? If that's not working for you, then by all means you can change it, but just see as you come to a plank position, holding that, how that works for you, and come back toward downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, draw your right knee in toward your heart. Now expand so fully, reach it out. You may want to get a little bit of twist by bending the right knee. Now step your right foot right between your hands. And rise up to come to a high lunge. Interlace your fingers and reach forward and bow down. Rise up and move side to side to the lengthen through the side body. And release your hands down. Step the back foot forward. Place your hands to your low back and rise up. Create an elbow frame, and holding on to your elbows, draw down toward your mat. With your feet about hip distance apart, bend your knees a little bit more. And just let the elbow frame just move side to side to bring a little bit more awareness to the sides of the body. Just moving side to side. Now free your hands, place them on the mat. See if you can externally rotate the hands again. Step back to a very short downward facing dog. Relax your head more fully. And now see if you can come to your full downward facing dog with the hands slightly turned down. On the next inhale breath, you may want to step your right foot just a little bit closer to the left so that you can freely take the left leg up, bend your left knee, but keep the right arm strong. Step your left foot forward. Rise up and balance yourself. Interlace your fingers. Reach your interlaced fingers forward. Stay balanced and rise up. And move side to side. Just opening the side body so fully. Before releasing your hands down to the mat, step your back foot forward. Take your hands in that elbow frame again. With your arms in the elbow frame, bend your knees. Enjoy nice fullness to your breath. Now, see if you can just first press your forehead to the forearms as you're holding on to your arms. And once you have that, see if you can take the hands back. So now the back of the head is pressing the forearms. It's a slight lift of your head, so you're strengthening your neck muscles. Nice openness to the chest. And now slowly release your hands down. Externally rotate the hands. Walk to that short downward facing dog first. Now customize it. Walk your feet back just a little bit more. And start to notice how this external rotation of the upper arms starts to give you a little bit more freedom. You can use that sense of freedom with a movement of your neck. Just nod it yes, shake it no. And look forward to step the right foot right between your hands. Park your back, heel down, and rise up to come to Virabhadrasana number 1. Come to an elbow frame again. Lift your elbow frame up. See if you can draw the elbows back more. Now turn to the left to find freedom on that side. Keeping that sense of freedom, turn to the opposite side and draw back to center. Now free your hands. Take them in a prayer position. Take the hands right against your sternum. And as you do, that fleshy part of the thumb is pressing against the sternum, and do a lifting quality. Lift the flesh up just slightly To have more opening in the front body, maybe you can bend your knee just a little bit more. If you'd like to take your arms up and enjoy that freedom with the hands nice and wide apart, and release your hands down to the mat and step back to downward facing dog. Hands can be turned out or not. Step your left foot right between the hands. Park your back heel down for Virabhadrasana number 1. Interlace your fingers. Reach your interlaced fingers up. Turn toward the right. Turn toward the left. Take your arms in that elbow frame again. Take the elbow frame back. Press your head back to open the chest nicely. Now release your hands. Reach up and back. Release your hands to the mat and step your back foot forward to come to an elbow frame once again. Holding on. This time lift the elbow frame up so that the head can do a little work, pressing the back of the head against the forearm. Now release your hands and bend both knees. Take your right hand with both knees bent. Take your right hand to the left ankle. Keep your right knee bent. Start to straighten your left leg. With your left hand to the low back, lift slightly away from the left leg as you come toward a straighter left leg. If you feel the freedom to, you can take your left arm up and over and down. With both knees bent again, take your arms in the elbow frame and push the back of the head to the forearm. Keeping the knees bent, free your arms. Take your left hand to the ankle or somewhere to the outer right leg. Slowly start to straighten the right leg and take the right hand to the sacrum. Just get this nice fullness, lifting away from the leg as the right leg comes straighter. Reach your right arm up and maybe even over. Release your hand down. Lift yourself up to come to Uttanasana. Just pause for a moment. Receive a nice fullness of the in-breath and the out-breath. With bright eyes, step your feet nice and wide apart. Turn your right toes out. Bend your right knee to come to Virabhadrasana number 2. Take your arms over your head again. Hold on to the elbows. Draw your head back, top of the throat back. Now free your arms and release them down slightly. Just notice what freedom the shoulders have if the hands are just slightly above your shoulders. Reach back. Take the front arm up and over. Come back to parallel feet And fingertip tops down to the mat. Go wide with your hands. Reach your elbows forward. From the armpits to your elbows, experience a nice length. You can bend your knees slightly to create just a little bit more freedom in the pose. Place both hands to the low back and rise up. Now turn your left toes out. Bend your left knee. Take your arms up in the elbow frame again. Draw the top of the throat back. Get a nice opening there. From there, just free the arms. Let them float down slightly. Turn your gaze toward the left hand. Reach back and over. And rise up. Parallel your feet. Draw down to a forward fold again. Create an elbow frame again. Lift your head up with the knees bent. The back of the head is pressing the elbow frame. Just move slightly to one side and the other. From here, release your hands. Extend the spine forward. Place your hands to your low back and rise up. Turn your right toes out. Lift your arms up. Find that freedom. Lift your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Reach your interlaced fingers up. Now free your hands and take your right hand to your shin or to a block. Take your left hand to your head. Now press the head back into the hand. Reach your left arm slightly forward, over, now up again. Just a little variation to create just a little bit more fullness in the pose. And now come back to parallel feet, forward bend, bend the knees to draw your head down. Nod it yes. Shake it no. Rise up. Interlace your fingers. Reach forward and up. Turn your left toes out. Keep your legs straight. Free your interlaced fingers and draw down. Take your right hand to your head. Press your head back. Reach from the armpit to the elbow. From the pelvis to the armpit to the elbow. Keep your head back. Free your arm. Reach it forward. Take the head of the arm bone back. Reach it over your head. Now lift it up. See if you can get a nice lifting quality of the underside ribs. Rise up and release your hands and come to a seated position. For some of us, with the legs out, it's nice to have a little elevation. So if that's the case for you, you can use your blocks or a blanket for that elevation. With your legs nice and wide apart, I like bending the knees in this as a way to create just a little bit more ease in my pose. Extend your left palm toward your left leg. Turn your palm up, reach toward the ankle, the foot. Now you can straighten the right leg if that's accessible to you. Maybe even hold on to the left leg. So nice external rotation here. You can keep the knee bent or come a little bit straighter. Reach your right arm up and over. And inhale and rise up. With both knees bent, come to the opposite side with your right palm up. Reach it toward your right foot. If you have that freedom to do so, straighten your left leg. Maybe you can hold on to your foot. Draw the head of your arm bone back. Reach forward, pull back, reach over as you extend. And rise up. Bend both knees. Take your hands to the inner thighs. With the hands to the inner thighs, draw the inner thighs down as you come slightly forward. I like the knees still bent. It's totally up to you. Maybe you can even free your hands to come forward. I'm just going to move side to side slightly to shift. Maybe you can come just down a little bit more. And rise up to lift yourself out of the pose. Take your feet together now in Baddha konasana. If you're elevated, now move off of the elevation down toward the mat. So it's like the blanket is kind of pulling your flesh back. Try to keep that, and rather than forcing the knees down, with your hands lift the knees up, but resist with the legs. Arms are lifting, legs are drawing down. You have this nice elongation of the spine. Take your hands behind you with the fingers pointing away from your body and lift tall, stay lifted, and come forward just slightly. And rise up. Come to lie on your back. With your knees bent, with your elbows close to your ribs, lift up. Drop down just slightly. Take the arms away from each other. Elbows are still close to the ribs. See about lifting up a little bit taller. Interlace your fingers behind your back with the elbows bent. Stay lifted with the elbows close to your ribs. Spread your fingers Take the hands away from each other and reach them back. Just notice this opening that it gives to the upper chest. Release. Now come to your belly. If you've got blocks, grab one. If you don't have blocks, you can improvise. Have your palms face up. With the palms facing up, press your baby finger into the block. Release your head. Draw your pelvis back slightly. And reach your arms forward more. Maybe your head can even come to the mat. Now inhale, rise up. Keep the palms open. Draw forward slightly. And draw way back. Free your head. And one more time with the hands in a prayer position, elbows slightly narrower than shoulders. Draw your head right between the upper arms. Take your thumbs back. Come to lie on your back with your knees bent. Take your arms in a cactus pose with the elbows about the same height as the shoulders. Lift your right leg up. The right leg does not have to be straight, but see if you can get the foot activated, just like the strength and the spread of your fingers. Draw your right foot over toward the right side. It's your choice. See if you can straighten the left leg while keeping a nice alignment. Of the pelvis. And now take your right leg back. See about drawing the right foot all the way over to the left side. While keeping the right shoulder down. And lift up the right foot. And park your right foot and your left foot with both knees bent back to the mat. Take your left leg up. Can be slightly bent, but externally rotate the foot and draw it over to the side slightly. Maybe even straighten the right leg. Before taking the left foot all the way over to the right side. Imagine you can take the top of the left thigh a little further from your waistline. You're drawing it down. And inhale, lift up. Release your foot down. Bend both knees, plant your feet, take your elbows alongside your ribs. Draw your hands away from each other. Lift up. Reach your hands toward your feet. Keep the palms open. And slowly release your pelvis down. Extend your legs. Relax your arms. Close your eyes. In this practice, we engage the fingers, the hands, the arms, the shoulders. As a way to open the upper chest. So see how your breath can expand to the upper chest area. You breathe in deep. And out long. Breathe in deep. And out long. Breathe in deep. Out long. That is, breathe very freely and naturally. Thank you for joining me to explore how the shoulders so affect the fullness of our breath. Namaste.